Yes, yes, there's still room here to admire this magnificent artist. Yes, you do. All right, so at the beginning of this beautiful day of African hip-hop, we'd like to introduce the installation Strange Fruit by Kevin Dalton-Johnson, who's been our artist in residence over the past 10 weeks. Kevin, most important question first, when's the sun coming out?
Very soon, hopefully, but usually we have the rain on our side when I do a presentation.
Well, I know it was raining when you arrived.
Yes.
When you showed us your first work, when Denise Jana graced us with her presence as well, as she will do this afternoon. You've been working for years as a visual artist, a ceramist, a curator, a teacher in Manchester.
Yes.
You're a Manchester guy of Jamaican origin, but you've always wished to go and visit Mother Africa.
Yes. That journey really started with the IFA residency.
It's a bit closer.
Yes. That really started with the IFA residency, working with fellow African artists who actually accepted me not as diaspora, but as an African brother. And they all said, really, to take your work further and also to establish who you are, instead of coming to us all the time saying, I'm Kevin, I'm Jamaican, I'm British, I'm Mancunian. Really, what you need to do is go to Africa and they will tell you the same thing. You're one of us, so stop the journey.
Yeah. And so you managed to get to Mali before you came here in the Tolhuistuin in Amsterdam North.
Yes.
I think Mali was a life-changing experience, both for you as a person and as an artist. Tell us about it.
Yeah, most definitely. It was a scary journey because I didn't know what to expect, having been born in London. But my brothers and sisters there very quickly put me at my ease and showed me the power of my culture, and basically what they did was they wrapped it up and presented it back to me. And that was the best thing that could have happened. They also explained to me that my idea of aesthetics within my work actually resonated with their perception of how you do artwork. The Western perception of art is very segmented, whereas in Africa everything is three-dimensional and fluid, going all different directions, and I found a lot of strength in that.
When I first saw your work at the IFA residency you mentioned, and Citable is here to witness that, I was struck by the expression in the clay faces you made, but also by their anger, their rage, their torment, which carried a history.
Yes.
How did that change during your stay in Africa?
I no longer needed that catharsis. Before, I used to throw all of my anger because I experienced what most diasporic Africans experience: dislocation, not quite understanding what jigsaw parts of my history I have or not. Whereas when I actually started going to Africa and started working there, I realized that there's no need to be angry, and I don't need the clay to keep pounding it all the time. What I should really use the clay for is show the power of where I'm at now, the power of African art, the power that an African artist can have, which in Western art world is not often acknowledged. But now I celebrate that, so there's no need to have angst-ridden face to get a point across. Just the power of the work can do the same thing.
Did you feel your work somehow became more rooted during your stay in Mali?
Yes, it became more rooted because I was more rooted. And I produced paintings that actually echoed how I was feeling.
And the African artists you work with probably told you more about the how do you say, the history, the culture, the